This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Down. 60 or.
59. Mike to 59. What's the run? They're running it.
Red zone travel.
Let's go.
On first down, it's Matthews. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able. Pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Check. Do.
They run the counter. It's Matthews. Room here to run. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there for L.A. 43 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Rivers now. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line.
I always love the opening game of the season, and for the players, always nice to get those firsts out of the way, isn't it? How about here? The first sack of the season. Not just in the first game, but in the opening drive. That's the way to get things kicked off.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Hey, high 7.
Rivers. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He was looking for Edelman there. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. And that's complete to Gates. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. From the gun on third down. Pryor. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. He's at the 30. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A great play there. 70 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there, do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a quick throw finding Edelman. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
60 Pittsburgh. Blue draw quarter.
They'll run on first down. It's Matthews. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
34's the mic. 34's the mic. He's coming. Check him. Check him. There we go.
Throwing on 2nd down. Rivers. And his throw here's incomplete. Gates, the intended receiver there, but now it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey, Echo.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. Gates, the intended receiver there. First down, a run with McFadden. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. On first down, McFadden, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now McFadden running right. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect. And this remains a 13-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Go now. Let's go. Hey, well, Mike 34.
Hey, wahoo! Get it.
A first down throw here for Rivers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Shoot. All right, T, let's try. All right, T. 34.
Throwing again. Rivers on 2nd and 10. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 42. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it's a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass, and sometimes he doesn't act very well about what he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they were able to get to him on it.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
No, possession's on. Possession's on.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They start the drive with McFadden. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken near the 13. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you
Now
just
you
called
can
it.
go.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that they've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw is Rivers. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
Hey, Delta.
Check Mike 34. Mike 34. Hey, I'm coming up to you. I'm coming up to you. Mike 34. Mike 34.
Scoot, scoot, scoot. We ain't giving up nothing.
Rivers now to throw on first down. Gates with a grab. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
And the Chargers first down.
He's coming. Check in. Check in. Oh, get him.
Hey, Orvin.
Get him. 34's the mic. 34's the mic. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here.
Get up.
First down, Rivers. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A very solid gain of 27. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Recon, 152 fighter.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Check nickel, nickel,
The
nickel.
22-yard line.
Bravo.
34, Mike 34.
Scoot, scoot, scoot.
Go, go, go. 34's the mic. 34's
Get it.
On 2nd and 12, Rivers. And he slings one that's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go around.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A 22-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Here it comes. Here it comes. Checked up.
Draw play to McFadden. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. operating from the gun. Pryor. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
At the 47-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Pryor into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Gates, the intended receiver there.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Following the interception here, Rivers. Going deep here for Edelman. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Rivers. And the Raiders have got him.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
It's such an impressive first half to get that lead. 3rd and long for Rivers. He's going to look deep for Edelman. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. 9 seconds to play, and likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
I got you, son. I got you, son. Hey, check. 24.
Running again, and again it's McFadden. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Toss play, McFadden. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Pryor. They find some open field here. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Mike, 34. Check pass. Check pass.
Hey, exit.
Scoot.
Here we go. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. On first down, this is Forsett. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Second and 5 now. Rivers dumps it off to Forsett. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down, Chargers.
Hey, Charlie.
Check Mike 34. Mike 34. Rip left, rip left.
Rivers on first down. And it's caught. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
36. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Check 24. Check 24.
McFadden again. And an alley to run. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A great play there. 72 yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
I'm coming after you.
Hey, high 7.
55. Mark 55. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
On first down, Rivers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Watch the slant. Mike 55. Mike 55. You. Mike 55. Mike 55.
Hey, Zoo. Five.
On 2nd down, Rivers again. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Score.
That's what I do.
25. Check 25. Get it.
On 3rd down, Rivers. And he finds Forsett. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 45-yard line.
55.
Hey, wahoo!
Mike 55. That's right, baby. They don't want it. 55 is my guy. 55. I'm coming.
Bam!
I'm coming. Check.
Snap!
Looking to throw on second down. Rivers, and he lets go a laser pulled in by Edelman. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Off the play fake here, Rivers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. 2nd and 10. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The catch and run good for 24 yards. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Looking to throw. Pryor, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Off play action. Pryor. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
A 2nd down throw for Rivers. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Chargers on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 34. Edelman, the intended receiver that time. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now McFadden. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. 34 yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want, but there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, two sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Tighten up, tighten up. Pull it together.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Let's go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the...
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 25. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. McFadden, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. McFadden, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Okay, ready. 97's the mic. Let's go, let's go.
On 1st down, McFadden. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line.
97's the mic. Watch
It's a
screen,
pickup
watch
of 3.
screen.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. McFadden. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. On 2nd down, Dwyer. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dwyer. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Raiders 41, Chargers 13.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
34's the mic. 34's the mic. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Let's go, hey. Go, Mike 34, Mike 34.
Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's complete to Gates. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Throwing again on second down. Rivers, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Throwing on 3rd and long. Rivers finds his target. It's Gates. 20, 10, 5, and he's going to have this down deep into Oakland territory. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. From the gun, Rivers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Edelman was the intended target, but it'll be second and goal. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
34's the mic. 34's the mic. He's coming. Check him.
Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. Now they nabbed the rookie there for the 5-yard penalty.
So much going through his head. You know it just has to be, right? All of his assignments and realizing every game he plays, one of the better players in the league will be opposite him.
Go, Mike 34, Mike 34.
No gain on this defense. No gain. Hey, check Mike 34. Mike Alpha. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Mike 34. Mike 34. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Check that.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rivers to the goal line, but it's incomplete. 2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again.
Let's go, hey. Go, Mike 34, Mike 34.
Hey, let's get in that hole.
Hey, Charlie.
Check back to go.
Rivers again. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided.
Get your swerve on.
Hey. High 7.
34's the mic. He's coming. Check him. Check him.
Stay with your man.
34's the mic. 34's the mic. Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Hey. Go, Mike 34, Mike 34. He don't know no better. Hey, Haywood.
Mike 34. Mike 34.
Ready?
One last shot now for Rivers. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.
Up it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action.